Ellie the elephant who dared to dream. A big story about a small elephant with a giant heart. In the lush heart of the great grasslands, a baby elephant was born. Her name was Ellie, and unlike the other elephant calves, Ellie was small, very small. The herd gasped when they saw her. "She's so tiny," whispered one elephant. "She'll never keep up," said another. "She won't be strong enough to carry water or knock down trees." Ellie heard it all. And though her heart was big and hopeful, her ears drooped. But inside, a soft voice said, "Even small elephants can grow big dreams." And so, Ellie decided, she would be more than her size. She would be brave, kind, and unstoppable. As the weeks passed, the herd moved often to find fresh water and green grass. Ellie tried to keep up, but her legs were short, and her steps were small. She stumbled over roots and lagged behind. One day, the older calves played elephant tag. Ellie joined, but they giggled. "You can't tag us. You're too slow. You'll never be strong like us." Ellie turned away, her tiny tail swishing sadly. But under a shady tree, an old tortoise named Tamu watched her. "You don't need to run fast," he said. "You just need to keep going." And from that day on, Ellie trained with Tamu. She learned to walk with balance, to breathe calmly, and most of all, to never stop trying. One terrible summer, the grass turned yellow, and the rivers dried. The herd was thirsty. The little ones cried. Even the elders looked worried. "There's a hidden spring in the hills of Echo," the matriarch said. "But the path is steep and dangerous. None of us can go." "I will," Ellie said quietly. The herd laughed. "You? You're too small. You'll get lost. You'll hold us back." But Ellie stood tall, well, as tall as she could. "I know I'm small. But I can try." The matriarch looked into Ellie's eyes and saw something surprising: fire. "Then go," she said. "And may the wind be your guide." Ellie walked through dry fields and rocky valleys. The sun beat down. Her feet ached. At one point, she slipped and rolled into a thorn bush. She wanted to give up. But then she remembered Tamu's words, "You don't need to be fast. You just need to keep going." So Ellie stood up, limping, and pressed on. She helped a lost meerkat find his den. She moved a boulder for a beetle trapped underneath. She even shared her last banana with a parrot who offered directions. At last, after 2 days, she reached the Echo Hills. She stomped, and the rocks echoed back, "Brave, brave, brave." She smiled. And then, she found it, a sparkling, hidden spring, gurgling up between stones. Ellie filled her trunk with cool water and rushed back. Slowly, steadily, she brought sip after sip to the herd. They were shocked. "She found it? She did it? She saved us." The matriarch placed a leafy crown on Ellie's head. "From this day on, you are not Ellie the small," she said. "You are Ellie the brave." Years passed, and Ellie grew, not much in height, but enormously in wisdom, courage, and kindness. She taught the young calves how to persevere. She reminded the herd that everyone has value. And she told them, "It's not how big you are, it's how big your heart is." Moral of the story: you don't have to be big to do big things. Believing in yourself, helping others, and never giving up, that's what makes someone truly powerful.